Yes.
Okay. What's your program? It was property.
Property
Virgins, it's called.
Property virgins.
Yes. There was a black lady on there that worked. She was pre-approved for a mortgage of $60,000. Okay, that was great. They went in, they started showing brand new homes of $180,000. And she was only pre-approved for $60,000. She couldn't pay any more than that. As it turns out, there's some kind of a government program that's out there that paid the difference between the $60,000 and the $180,000 that they wanted on a home. And then after that, if she stayed in the home for 5 years and made her payments, the government paid off her house. She owned it for a year. Now, I haven't worked since I was 16. I want to get in on this program. So where do I sign up?
Go to the network that had it, and they can tell you where it's at.
Seriously, it's Freddie Mae or Freddie and Fannie are paying this. They said at the end when she went to closing, that's who was paying the difference on this house.
Yes. That's how they pay. That's how it's been going on. That's what this new financial reform bill that went to 2 weeks ago on the cover of darkness. Nobody really knew much about it. It codified things like that. It did not reform what caused the meltdown back in 2010. It absolutely will. And they also codified for the first time in law the concept of too big to fail. We've never had that in the United States up until this time. Nobody was too big to fail. And now it's become almost automatic that, well, we're not going to let them foreclose upon you, and so the Michigan legislature tries to get a bill through that gives a moratorium on foreclosures. Well, that's fine for the person who doesn't want to be foreclosed upon, but what about the rest of the mortgagees and the bank shareholders and others that are paying their share, and now their interest rates are affected by that, their dividends, their earnings are affected by that in order to cover this. And that's not to say we're insensitive to people who are going through tough times, but tough times happen to all of us. And by forcing others to pick up the slack through no fault of their own, it makes it more difficult for them to achieve as well. And that's to show that is another reason why I say this country is going away from capitalism. It's going towards socialism. And of course, that will be used and has been used against me already. But that's what it is. When you say the government will support you and take care of you just because.
Well, the guy that's here from Iran, whatever his name is, he says that that's what's happened to this country. That capitalism will fail, that socialism will prevail. And the only reason capitalism is failing is because we're allowing socialism to take over.
Let me, before I forget, perfect point.
Excuse me, I've got an appointment, I have to run, it's been a pleasure.
Do you know what this is?
Thank you. Thank you. Got my
Any of you have
phone.
seen this?
No. What's it called?
This is called your new health care system. This is Obamacare. You can find this for yourself, and you can print it off on the Investors Business Daily website. Congressman Kevin Brady from Texas decided that he was tired of going to meetings and not being able to actually show what the bill did as opposed to bringing the bill. We had here in Calhoun County Fair, we had an actual copy of the 2,700-page health care reform bill, or whatever nice term they use for it, Obamacare. But this is even better. You notice here, this is what we're talking about. This is not capitalism. This is pure government. Socialistic takeovers or socialized medicine, like we have in Canada and other places. That doesn't work. Notice the Secretary of Health and Human Services here at the center. The President, she reports directly to the President at this point. You've got the IRS up here. What's the IRS doing in health care? Only because the taxes pay for it, making sure the businesses are paying it, paying the penalties, or paying the health care. You have over here the Congress and some of their involvement with oversight. You have CMS, the Medicare and the system. Down here is the patient. But in between all of this is a mishmash, spaghetti, and meatballs of government. I'm looking forward to the day when Mark Schauer shows up to a meeting with me on time to debate the issue, and Mark Schauer has said numerous times that he read the entire bill. And he helped draft good sections of it. I'm going to ask him to describe this for the audience.
I didn't show you on there where the good section is.
Now, I've given him a head start now to prepare for that. That's where we're at. You're absolutely right. We're moving away from all that has created a country that has not only been a blessing to itself, and has led the world in agricultural, industrial, technological, scientific revolutions. And still do. Even in our weakened state. We still do. But not only that, we benefit ourselves, we benefited the entire world. Canada doesn't have a research and development division for their pharmaceuticals. We are the pharmaceutical research and development for Canada and the rest of the world.